Last time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The time finally come to bring out the real murderer. I like how it actually gives me a choice. It's Emma. Get her back up here. I'm not done with her. You accidentally killed Goodman too, didn't you? Goddamn murder. And now, hello. It is I, the Nugster. I am still sick. But by God, I will not allow these microscopic creatures to impede my Ace Attorney shenanigans. Anyway, last time, we finally confronted Gant, who immediately bitched out and ran away. But it's okay, because we don't need him. All we need now is to convince Lana, for some reason, to spill the beans. Again, I don't really know why she's so not willing to go through with it right now, because Emma already knows, so I'm guessing maybe there's more to it than that, or she's just like, I don't know. Either way, Emma's with us, so we just need to break down our defendant and have her confess to her crime, as the great Ace Attorney would do. Wait, that's a different game. I'm just the Ace Attorney. February 25th, 2:21 p.m., District Court, Quarter number 9. Also, this is trial day ladder trial 2, ladder or something. I think this might be the last part. Now then, we're back. Will the defendant, Miss Landisky, please take the stand? And I guess Gant won't come back. He'll come back. He went for lunch. I guess he'll be back later or something. Miss Landisky, you are the chief prosecutor. I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you. But, Mr. Edgeworth, you already know everything. You know all that I've done these past 2 years. Okay. Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Sky. Man, imagine if the last testimony had no lies whatsoever. And remember, you are under oath. We want to hear the truth, just like everyone before. Of course, the truth. You're gonna lie. Lana, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister. Say the truth, goddammit. No, you should have said I won't be your sister if you lie. Now then, your testimony, if you will. First, tell us about your relationship with Chief Gant. Everything hinges on your testimony. Don't mess up now. You're the only chance we have to get Gant. Gant did the fabrication. I worked alongside Gant for years. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. God damn it! Why? I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. I don't get it. Why? Why are you protecting him? My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma. I think they said last time, or Gant said, Emma would be charged with murder or something, or put on trial for murder or something. If he gets arrested right now, I don't think that's gonna happen either way. Just say the truth. What a load of bullshit. Are you sure about this testimony? Your Honor, I'm confessing to a capital offense. Of course I'm sure. Yeah, I'm gonna make you unsure. But Lana! If this is true, then that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with this. Oh, well, time to wrap it up. That's what I've been telling you from the beginning. Please, Mr. Wright, you've got to help her. She sacrificed herself because of me. Oh, don't you worry. I'm gonna beat her down. I beat women. But what if she's telling the truth? She's not. She's not. I know my sister. My own sister. Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony. Oh, she's gonna be screaming for real. Yeah, this is no time to start second-guessing myself. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. I'm sure there's nothing to examine, though. Okay. I'm just gonna press everything. I worked alongside Gab for a year. The liar. Hold it. How many years exactly? Ever since I made senior detective. I don't know when that was. Let's see. I was 24 then, so that would be 5 years. You're 29? Good lord. Detective Gant and Detective Sky were legendary partners. I personally saw them testify in numerous cases, and lied every goddamn time. Must have been good, coming from the same school as Mia. Well, they were lovers or something. Damon Gant was a respectable detective. That's why. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. Slam. Liar. But think about it, Miss Scott. Just think about it. Think about it real hard. You didn't murder Detective Goodman. You told me as much yesterday in jail. I said no such thing. You still don't get it, do you, Mr. Wright? No. No, I really don't. Any testimony you cannot present in court is as useless as idle gossip. Gosh, I should start recording every conversation I have. I don't think that's legal. I stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. Technically, that's not a lie. And I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago about myself. Did you do so to help your sister? Joe Dark was a serial killer. My sister almost became his last victim that day. I didn't want that incident to ruin her life. Okay, well, it already did. But what she did was justifiable self-defense. She wouldn't have been charged with anything. And she still won't. That's not the point. She was traumatized that day, all because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him. Lana. So that's why you fabricated the evidence 2 years ago. Sorry. It's funny. This said self-defense, but it's depressing, okay? It's just, you know. Okay, yeah. You say you did this all by yourself. I know you can't lift them. Yes. Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene? No. It seems I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken prosecutor award knife was stuck in the victim's body. What? Why I slam pause? What? The prosecutor marshal died from an unfortunate accident. Oh wait, what? She's saying when she got there. Wait, what? Wait. So, was the crime scene rearranged before she even got there? That's only a situation you dreamed was possible. The reality... Oh, that's what you say. Really? Come on! Emma remembers at this point. Just say the truth. Whatever. I'll get it out of you eventually. We have all day. The reality is, it wasn't my sister who took the prosecutor's life. Fantasize all you want, Mr. Wright. I'll never change this statement. Oh, I bet you goddamn will. Want to bet? Let's bet money on it. You mean Prosecutor Marshall wound up being killed by Dark? Something like that. If that is so, what happened to the other murder weapon? Dark was carrying a switchblade knife. Oh, that was lying on the floor a little distance away. It was probably knocked away in the struggle. That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies with more lies. And I'm going to untangle you. Oh, sorry. All just to protect me. Yeah, it's all your fault. I mean, yeah, we'll get you, you know. You gotta do it, Emma. She's not gonna listen to me. So, when you found the scene like this, what did you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to. Yes. I broke off the tip of Dark's knife, planted it inside the wound, and moved the body. You planted the tip of Dark's knife in the victim's wounds, and then you moved the body? What the fuck? Why would you do that? You of all people should know, Edgeworth. I literally have never done anything. You've always had a good head on your shoulders. I don't think that's what people with good heads do. My head isn't that bad, but maybe I ought to ask for the sake of the others. Why did you plant the knife? Why did you move the body? Well, she She planted the knife. I'll just ask both. But why'd you do that? Come now, Mr. Wright. Even you should be able to figure it out. Actually, I'm incredibly stupid. Please explain. In lesser English. Very well, let's add this to the witness's testimony. The reason this guy fabricated the knife. I knew the tip of the weapon found buried in the... Wait, before I do that, I want to press the other thing. I'm not going to be tricked by this again. Yes, I know, everyone freak out. She's crazy. She's literally insane. Let me get this. Yeah. Why did you move the body? You showed up on the scene. Where exactly was the victim's body? It was where you deduced it. It was by Chief Gant's desk. On the body was found by your desk. Why did you move it there? The reason for that is simple. Would you explain more? Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. The reason this guy moved the body... Oh, both are getting added? Jesus. So much testimony, so many lies. The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan. Okay. Pieces of the jar, you mean... Oh, you mean the blue badger? Yes, that wretched jar you showed us earlier. Or to show that Dark committed the crime. I felt it would be more expedient to move the body. So, when you first found the body, the jar was already... Of course, it had been shattered to pieces. If you looked at the crime scene, it would be clear right away what happened. Would it, really? If I came in and saw him hanging there, a jar broken, like, what the fuck? Neil Marshall was dead and Dark was lying unconscious. In other words, the jar must have been broken during their struggle. I see. What's the matter, Emma? Apparently the jar shattered at the time the crime was committed. Oh, wait, yeah. That doesn't make any sense. The jar was already broken. How did Neil write Emma on it? Wait. How did Neil... Even if the jar was, up, how would Neil write Emma in it? He literally just, like, got impaled and, like, hanged there. Saying he wrote Emma's name there at the same time? Also, I already pointed out it was weird that he would write Emma either way. Like, she killed me, the little girl, so fucking little girl. Huh. Okay, well, if she's saying the jar was already broken, then it doesn't make sense that Emma would be there. I have a feeling there's more to it than that. There must be a contradiction here somewhere. Okay, I think that's right. Anyway, I committed this fabrication completely alone. Anywho. Yeah, sure, whatever. Piece of jar. That is Boulder Dash. Objection! I object. Miss Guy, I understand how you feel, but I don't care. You committed that crime 2 years ago to protect your sister. You mean the forgery at the scene where Neil Marshall was murdered? Good job, Judge. You're keeping up. If that truth were to be exposed now, the past 2 years of your life will have been in vain. Even so, I am compelled to bring to everyone's attention a significant contradiction within your testimony. A contradiction in my testimony? Oh, that's right. You should be surprised. You testified, and I quote, "The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan." That's right. Do you have a problem with that? Goddamn right I do. It's a simple oversight, really. You see, a message was written on this jar with the victim's blood. Yes, the prosecutor must have written it in his final moments. Exactly so. And this is where the contradiction lies. In order for the victim to be able to write his message on the jar, it must not yet have been broken before he died. Oh, how silly of me. He couldn't have written Emma's name on a shattered jar. I could. Skill issue. Oh my god, I'm hungry so much. Order, order! Your Honor, it would appear more information is needed in regards to this jar and its bloody message. I vote we should have a recess and move to trial ladder 3, ladder 4, ladder. The second. We may be missing something critical here. Something critical? Chief Prosecutor, it seems you're as in the dark as we are. What? Apparently I'm in the dark too. Wait, I'm deeper in the dark. Explain. About the truth towards which we're headed. Oh, are we? Is it like what I was saying? Is it? It's possible that Neil. I'm starting to doubt Neil actually wrote Emma. Was it? Was it Gant then? Is that because we still don't really have a crime to tie Gant to, like, to get him arrested, right? At least for the thing 2 years ago, he probably killed Goodman, but we don't know why. Is this gonna be it? Like, maybe Gant wrote Emma so that that jar would become basically critical evidence that would implicate Emma, so that he would have Lana in his pocket, and then I don't know where Goodman plays. Maybe Goodman was trying to, like, uncover this or something. I don't know. We'll see. Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together information to arrive at the truth. Very well, witness may now continue her testimony. Or something. Jar and message in blood. I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar, but it was dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered. Interesting. You mean you were the one who wiped away the message in blood? I wasn't chief prosecutor at the time, but she missed one because it was in Gant's locker. So, did Gant get to the crime before her, do a bunch of silly shenanigans that, you know, blah blah blah, fabricate the crime scene, and then left? And then Lana showed up? She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence. She knew I was the killer. Very well, the man's been up against cross-examination. Jar and message in blood. I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar. How did you do that? The jar was already broken. It's a miracle that thing hadn't broken earlier. Right. So we're actually... Okay. I think she's telling the truth. So the message was already there in blood, and then it was broken. So, even if we think that Neil would write Emma, that means someone else came and broke it, which, I mean, it doesn't really make sense. It probably wasn't Neil who wrote it. It certainly looks as feeble as the defense's case. What? Judge? What are you just throwing shots at me for? Not as feeble as the judge's judgment. Yeah, you stupid. Your beard's dumb. You were an ace attorney who never missed a detail. You really expect us to believe you didn't investigate what was written on the jar pieces? It was fucking dark. What do you want me to do? Normally I would have. But it was dark in the room and I didn't have time to check it out. Why didn't you activate your night vision goggles? So you didn't know your sister's name was written on the jar? No. If I had known, I would have gathered all the pieces and ground them to dust. With my bare hands. Oh, okay. Well, that helps my case.
Lana, you do that for me. Oh my god, I have such a big sister. She would cover up all my murders. You know what, Phoenix? I'm just gonna become a serial killer. I know Lana will cover up all my kills.
Seems you two might make up yet.
Anyway, I just barely had enough time to move the body as it was.
If someone happened upon the scene, you'd lose your chance to erase the evidence. Unless it was a big Gant. You must have been in a hurry.
I was. I knew I had to destroy the evidence before anyone came.
This is rather shocking. But don't worry, my defendant is always innocent. I don't... Am I actually gonna get Lana? Oh, I guess this is a trial for Goodman's murder. I keep forgetting that. You're gonna be tried for something, but god damn it, I will get you off for murder. To be safe, I wiped away all the blood. I'm afraid this action of yours reveals what really happened. What do you mean? I don't know. If you really thought Dark killed Prosecutor Marshall, you wouldn't have wiped away the blood.
What else could I have done in that situation? Lana, I only had a few moments. There wasn't enough time for me to do anything else but gather up the pieces.
Fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. But how could you see with the power out? It should have been pitch black in that office. There's a window.
The detective is always prepared, Mr. Wright. Even now, I always carry a pocket light and a camera with me. Even I carry a bottle of emergency luminol wherever I go.
You two are weird.
I never miss anything. I got every last piece.
Okay, I think I should... Hold on. I think I need to present... Is it here? Where does it say? Oh yeah. Final fragment found in Chief Gant's safe. Liar. Well, I mean, you're not lying, but you know what I'm saying. This guy, I believe the jar conceals a truth even you were unaware of.
What?
We found the final piece of the jar in Chief Gant's safe.
In the chief's safe? But how?
I don't know. I knew it. She really didn't know. There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Someone came in, wrote Emma's name. Well, someone, quote unquote. It was probably Gant. Wrote Emma's name. I guess broke the jar and then took a piece. I guess he maybe assumed. Oh no, he took a piece, put it in the safe, right? And then left. Lana showed up, and then he came in after, pretended to just get there, and I guess helped her clean up, or he just knew that she would probably clean it up. He took a piece for insurance, basically. But the witness just testified.
I know she testified.
That she gathered every last piece and wiped the blood off of them. Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scene. Chief Gant got there before you. Or me, because I guess his password was me. Wait, it wasn't me. I'm just kidding. But couldn't the defendant have simply missed a piece? No. I'm afraid that's unlikely. Pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective. God, just give her her own game. That may well be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I once wasted an entire day looking for my attention. And then I ruined an entire trial because I shit my pants. And we forgot, Your Honor. When this witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken. I don't care about you shitting your pants. Oh, that! There's no way a name could have been written on a shattered jar. I could have. Another person discovered the scene prior to the witness. I hope you're not blind. This person was Chief Gant. At the time, he was looking for the dark downstairs. Besides, even if he was there first, why would he break the jar? Shut up. Let me explain. The question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide the fact for 2 years? I don't know. My mouth was moving, but only dots were coming out. Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that? Who are we fighting? Who are we fighting? Why is the judge acting like the defendant? I declare the judge guilty. Wait, I'm not the one who tried. You are all like the silliest of the williest. Damon Gant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar and purposely hid one of the broken pieces. Question: what is this action called? Oh, I guess that's also. Wait. Okay. Maybe he didn't write Emma. Well, but I just don't understand why Neil would write Emma. It doesn't make sense to me. Fabrication of evidence. But why would Chief Gant do that? Because he's evil, Judge. He's evil. You know those questions about going swimming are weird. You know it. In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear? What happened afterwards? Discovering the scene, Lana Sky believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. When lending her his aid, Gant helped her create evidence that incriminated Dark, sparing Emma. And therein lies the reason why Miss Sky became the Chief's puppet. Ow, what the? You just bite your thumb off? What was that? Oh my god. Lady, please.
No, I did it on my own. Please just stop trying to protect the chief and stop biting your thumb off. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake. No, you didn't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone. Goddamn right I did. I killed that all. Don't believe anything Mr. Wright says. He's a liar. Defense attorneys make up their most foul lies to defend their clients.
Damn right I do. Not this time. Foul lies. Imagine that coming from my own client. I better be getting paid. I guess you do seem the type who likes to twist the truth. What is this? This trial's so like backwards. Like I'm fighting my defendant, and Edgeworth is like fighting Gant, who's not even here. The judge is pretending to be the defendant. My legal partner is trying to fighting her own sister. What are we doing? Wait a minute. Whose side am I on again? What if we're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap? I don't know what that means, but probably. I don't know how though. I'm trying to put the pieces together, Phoenix. You have to do it. You're smarter than me. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Lana, maybe right after all. Never mind. What do you mean, right?
So you do tell foul lies then, Mr. Wright.
Miss Sky, please testify once more.
But
if evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie. What? Huh? Wait. Wait, what? Am I saying that Gant came in and killed Neil? And then blamed it on Emma? There's no way.
But I do remember knocking over Mr. I remember killing his ass, Phoenix.
Miss Sky, if you will.
I can't.
There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will if you tell the truth.
Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw.
Oh, finally. Alright, the witness may be testify once more for the final time. Finale, the final part, the final. Yeah, it's like Attack on Titan. Actual crime scene.
When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on that suit of armor sword.
Okay.
Emma and Dark were lying unconscious on the floor nearby. When I saw what had happened, I thought she did it. That's why I erased all the evidence that linked her to the murder. I had Chief Gant help me remove the body from the sword and carry it. But if it all really was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent.
I don't... Unbelievable! The body was impaled on the armor sword? I already said that. You were the only one who saw that. If only you had proof.
Actually, I do have proof.
You do? Where? What?
I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning.
Why did you give me this? Wait. Oh yeah, you gave me this. You gave me a book of evidence law. What do you want me to do about this? What? To me? When? How?
It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered.
I swear to God. Hold on. Oh, okay. I thought I thought I thought it was gonna be something like I had to investigate it and I missed it again. Did I open the book? Is there a picture inside the book?
I thought it might be needed.
But I don't remember receiving a picture like that.
Lana must have known. See, Mr. Wright, she really does have faith in you.
I didn't receive shit. Very well, Mr. Wright, please present this picture. What are you talking about? I don't remember receiving any pictures from Lana.
Lana said she gave it to you this morning, right?
She gave me a book this morning. I seem to remember getting something from her then.
Let's check that evidence again. There must be a picture in there somewhere.
Did I just not open the book? Oh, now I can investigate you. Booga booga booga. Okay. Well, I see something. Let's open it. How did I... Wait. I read... I can... When you check the evidence law, you can read it. How did I read it without seeing the picture? God damn it, Phoenix. So how do I investigate? Where's the... Hold on. Gotta... Oh, goodness. Hey, there's a picture here. Look, Emma, it's your crime. Damn. Gotta...
Oh my.
Oh, that's the piece that's missing with Emma's fingerprints on it. I don't know what that proves besides the fact that she pushed him.
This is the actual crime scene. No other detective saw the crime scene like this, because I contacted Criminal Affairs only after I had rearranged everything.
Alright. I still don't know really where we're going with this.
Gasp. Mr. Wright! That piece of cutout from his vest, could that be...
Oh. We're proving Gad got there before them, right? Which, if this piece was cut out before Lana got there, it's in Gant's safe. The cloth we found inside Chief Gant's safe. What's this?
This is a handprint, isn't it? That cloth, it had fingerprints on it.
Alright, I also didn't tell you about it.
Whoever fingerprints those are must be the real murderer.
God damn it, it's like... it's like we're redoing the trauma. Hey, guess what? Maybe you did do it. Just kidding. What? With those fingerprints? They're yours, Emma.
Why are her lips turning all purple, Mr. Wright?
I have sleep apnea. I don't... Anyway, let's get on with the cross-examination. So long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murderer. Yeah, who knows who it could be. Very well, Vince, we now begin cross-examination. Actual crime scene. What? What happened? Hold it. Oh, what? You're back? Wait. I thought you went to lunch. You're such a little liar. You got scared and ran back, didn't you? I bet you've been here the whole time. Come now, Udgy. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen. Chief, can't. No, I won't go swimming with you. What? Now you want to make me out as the bad guy too?
If so, I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense.
Oh, now you want it, you silly little bucko.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
What?
You already declined to testify. Get out of here. That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any sort. I takesy backsies. How about that?
This must be that wrist we were talking about earlier.
Just sit back and relax and enjoy the sound of the noose tightening around your own neck.
Oh, get him.
Grr. Grr.
There's his ultimate form again.
Ah, so what? You think I'm worried?
What was that? Were you just acting just now?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't need to make any statements. What do you mean?
You just said you did. You're lying.
The evidence will do all the talking for me. Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence.
Yes, that's true. Wait, you mean he can? You still have some conclusive evidence?
Yep, just came up with it this morning. No, I don't. But someone does.
Someone?
So, what's your excuse, Righto?
Oh. Is this what he meant by we're still in Gan's trap? Did he want me to get into that safe and take that evidence? Because it would just prove that Emma killed Neil. Is it... Maybe it's like Emma didn't kill Neil. Okay, so if Gan got there first, let's say Gan killed Neil, right? Then he made up a bunch of evidence that would implicate Emma, kept it in a safe, made Lana think that Emma did it, helped Lana, do the thing. And then he wanted me to get into that safe, take this evidence, and basically convict Emma of the crime. Maybe? Yee. I refuse.
Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You do have something to show us, right? Something that proves who knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death. Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt.
Is this true, Mr. Wright? No, he's full of baloney. Can I just say no? If I show that piece of evidence now, Emma sure to be made out as the murderer. I mean, she already was. I don't know what. We backtracked just to do it again. Mr. Wright, if you have any more evidence, present it now. If you try to conceal anything, you will be the one appearing before the Board of Inquiries. Satan, get ready with the gun. What do I do now? Better think this through carefully. Can't afford to make the wrong decision. Should I present that piece of evidence? One that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall? It's actually giving me the option to say no. I don't know. I feel like presenting it now would kind of just derail. Remember Goodman? This is his trial, right? I wonder if he'll let me. Wait, I'm gonna try to say no first. Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. He's lying.
What? You lie.
Chief can't.
You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside.
Wait, oh yeah. Literally, he wanted me to get what was in the safe.
The conclusive evidence.
Nope, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy.
Mr. Wright, why don't you show them? We found it together.
Shut up, Emma.
Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it.
What are you talking about, Chief Gant? You're literally insane. Just have him institute. Or just gaslighting him. Nope, you're crazy. We have literally no idea. What's safe? What are you even talking about? Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. Look at this piece of cloth that I cut out just to put aside. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area? Nope, that's a perfectly normal vest. I don't know what you're talking about. You okay, Chief? You should take a break. It looks like part of it's been cut out for some reason. You mean you had this in your safe? What? You mean the chief of police? Wait. What? Didn't he just admit? He just admitted to hiding evidence. I've been concealing evidence. Did you just? Can't. This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department. Gant, did you just get... You just got baited. You just got baited so hard. I think that was the correct answer then. Impressive. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Rhino. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as the murderer. I'll tell you what really happened. What? You mean you admit to it? I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. It then occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana. Oh, okay. This is, you know, even if you get off for murder, I feel like admitting this part is, not gonna be great for you.
So you really were manipulating her?
I knew Lana. I made it look like the blame lay with her sister. That when she saw the scene, she would ask me for my aid. So you assisted, Miss Sky. I told her to arrange all the evidence. I mean, you would still, like, be put on trial for this, right? I had her plant the knife tip at the victim's body and move the body across the room. And I ended up using that evidence to get Joan Dark convicted. When I tampered with the crime scene, I hid 2 pieces of evidence. This was before Lana arrived at the scene, mind you. 2 pieces of evidence? You mean those items in your safe that I definitely don't know anything about? But why? For insurance, of course. Insurance? I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed. You mean you were calculating that far ahead while thwarting the evidence? What do you take me for, fool? I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. I don't think you're gonna keep it after this either way. See this jar fragment? I hid the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood of all the pieces. Oh. But if you fabricate all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate the message on this jar too? Ho, 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 ho. I love being Santa. Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance. You mean that piece of cloth? Come on, Rhino, cough it up already. I know you have it.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright?
So you admit to it then, Chief Gant, that you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe. Yes, I admit it. I didn't want to have to do that, being chief and all. But it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago, you said you didn't have any evidence you could present. Foolish move, Rhino. You should have shown it then before it was too late. I think this is better. Because now you admit to it. It's been a long battle, and I give up. But the moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory is mine. Uh, I'm okay. I guessing I would. I think I should present it now, right? By not presenting it before, we got Gan to admit a bunch of stuff, like a foolish fool. But now present it? I'm gonna present it. Sorry, Emma. Your Honor, I do have evidence to present now. It just appeared in my hand magically. Alright then, let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall. Alright, so I guess we're saying it was Emma that actually killed me. Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest. Oh yes, at last you finally brought it out into the open. There's a handprint on this piece of cloth. Yeah, Emma has very dirty hands. Your Honor, the prosecution requests that be immediately sent to the lab for analysis. I already did it. This handprint on the leather, there must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly. You mean? It could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence. Damn right. Just you wait. Ho ho ho. You're as slow on the uptake as ever, Worthy. What? Think about it. Righto had all this time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? I don't know. He sucks. Even you already know. You know whose fingerprints are on that.
Mr. Wright, do you really know?
Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they? Yes. My spine says so as well. Very well, I'll tell you. It should be okay now. Everything's proceeding as predicted. Phoenix turned to a supervillain. The person to whom these fingerprints belong to is... I don't think I'm supposed to lie here, right? There's no way that, like, I wouldn't be in trouble if someone checked these later. It's like, it wasn't who I said it was. I think I'm supposed to be telling the truth here. Emma Sky? Yeah, surprise, surprise.
What? They're mine?
I'm sorry, Emma.
But why? Why didn't you tell me?
I don't really know, honestly. To protect you, but you already knew. Oh, it was before you knew. I didn't really, you know. I'll explain later. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You're really something, Righto. You knew this girl did it all along, and you still tried to pin the murder on me. So it's true. Tragic, but true. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death.
How could you? You monster!
Miss Sky, restrain her, shoot her.
You knew whose fingerprints those were all along, yet you acted like she really didn't.
Miss Sky, it's not over yet.
What?
Remember Goodman. I feel so bad for Goodman. Goodman, oh god, Goodman's murder was just like, who cares? No one cares. Just put him on the back burner. We'll get to him eventually. I said this trial isn't over yet. Remember that this trial is not actually about Neil. But I'm afraid it is over, boy. Not only this trial, because there's only been one murder and it was 2 years ago. Bruce who? But your career too. You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence that my friend is a serious offense. Yeah, we can be put on trial together, bucko. I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy. I don't know what the plan here is, Phoenix. I'm honestly kind of lost, but you look like you know what you're doing. Take the reins. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue. Aren't you going to tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer. Yeah, don't put that on me. She did that herself. Before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up. Oh, and what's that? Oh, Phoenix is getting sassy. I don't know what he's got up his sleeves. Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall? What? What? Chief Gant, you are absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask? It was Emma Skye, wasn't it? Was it? I don't know anymore. For going back? No, apparently it wasn't. I'm afraid that's not possible. I am being whiplashed. I don't know. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction. It does? What? A contradiction? What in God's name am I talking about? Down in Chief Gant's safe, evidence for something but what bears Emma Sky's prints. But, so... I mean, Emma pushed Neil and killed him. She fainted. Gant came in. Cut that off. The jar. I don't know. What is this fool babbling about? I'm talking about a contradiction. One that proves who the real killer is.
Oh my god, what is even happening? I don't know.
Mr. Wright, this piece of cloth, what could it possibly contradict? Chief Gant, your tyrannical reign ends here. Get him, Phoenix. I don't know what's happening. Behold, the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. What? Does this have something to do with the picture? Crime scene taken from the photo 2 years ago. Oh! Oh! Yeah! I didn't even realize that. There's blood where the cloth would have been. Meaning, this piece of his vest was cut out before he coughed up blood or was stabbed, basically. Oh my god, I didn't even put it together when I first saw this picture. Oh my god, I'm so goddamn smart, it scares me. And what exactly is this supposed to be? So Emma really did kill Neil. God damn it! We just went so back and forth on that. So, what? So Bruce's death doesn't even matter. We're gonna convict Gant on Neil's death. Okay. This is a picture Miss Skye took. Take a look at it. See where the piece of his vest was cut out? Yes, it's surely showing underneath. It's hard to make out with all the blood on his vest, though. Oh, what an astute observation, Judge. Exactly my point. His chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. His lungs, no doubt, were punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth. Oh, but that piece of cloth. Wait, there's no blood on it. Oh, since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth, there's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time. No, this is nonsense. Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside. He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out. If so, then tell me, who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Sky? Oh, it's all coming together. We didn't show the evidence beforehand to make Gant admit that he got there first to hide evidence. And now we're turning on him. Oh my god, you're so dumb. You're getting owned. Picked up the unconscious prosecutor and impaled him on the armor's sword. Then, to make him look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the jar with the victim's blood. A jar that they had then broke on purpose to leave behind a clue. And make Lana believe her sister did it. Oh god, he's gonna go to Super Saiyan mode in a second. Remember what you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's vest. Ironic, isn't it? Through the very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer. It's finally all over. This trial is finally over. Objection. Oh, look at him. He's all sad now. Oh, look at him. I just want to kick him in the face. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That was close, Wright. You almost had me. What? Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. I refute your allegations. What do you mean you refute his allegation? You can't do that. You see, that piece of cloth is illegal evidence. That is true, I did steal it. But according to... Oh! That's where the evidence slot's gonna come in. You can steal evidence as long as you prove that it's related to the case. Order! What nonsense is this? Legal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. Remember, Nuggey? Earlier, old Wright here concealed that piece of cloth. So then, what's your excuse, Wright-O? You do have some conclusive evidence, don't you? Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. You're crazy. Well, that's true. The defense did refuse to present evidence. At that moment, that piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence.
But that's not fair.
Oh, did you actually think you could best me in court? It looks like the last laugh's on you, son.
I don't know what's happening. Can you really do that? Everyone's all dumb.
I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Oh, I'll show you legal in a second. Well, Mr. Edgeworth. True, legal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal. Well, Mr. Wright. It's legal, alright. In fact, I even have the book to prove it. Apparently none of you even know their own laws. Seems at last. The time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived. Mr. Wright, do you admit to it that you purposely and illegally concealed this piece of cloth? I did not. I admit, I refused to present it at one point. Aha, so the evidence is illegal. Objection. In contraire. No, it isn't, Mr. Gant. Huh? It's not that I didn't present evidence then. It's that I couldn't. Oh, it's even better than I thought. By not showing... When I was given the first prompt, if I showed the evidence, it was illegal then because there was no proof that had anything to do with the crime. The second time, though, because Gant testified that it was evidence, he made it legal by his own... Oh, it's beautiful. Phoenix, you're an evil genius. What do you mean you couldn't? There are certain procedures involved when presenting evidence, as I'm sure you all know. No, Nuggey, don't listen to his lies. Remember all the time we spent swimming together. He's nothing but a coward. You can't really believe. Objection. There's only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not? Very well, let us settle this once and for all. Earlier you refused to present evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then do so now.
Goddamn fucking right. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. We ignore that rule. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. You silly dingus. This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law. What's this? I didn't even know we had evidence law. Me neither. I've done my homework too, Chief. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more. What? You see, it's written right here in this book. The second rule of evidence law. The only rule. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Oh, I didn't even know that rule existed. I found this piece of evidence myself inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department. Rule 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. Wait, we only have 2 rules? That's kind of crazy. And here's the crux of the matter. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident. What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and... That's the point, you silly. Sorry, but can you recall, when was that picture presented?
That was shown only a few moments ago.
No. He's right. At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless. The person who gave it value as evidence was you, Damon Gant. You yourself confessed to a certain truth. Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest. Oh, yes. It was then that you proved this cloth as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth. Oh, it's beautiful. The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer. There's only one person that could be. Damon Gant, the killer was you. No. I think he died. Holy shit, you see how fast he was clapping? I knew I should have gotten rid of him. That good-for-nothing scum. For 2 years, he's been snooping around the department trying to get something on me. Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me. Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty. You wanted to reinvestigate the case. You recruited Angel Starr, then convinced Bruce Goodman. Detective Goodman? Who's that? Yeah, that's right. If the marshal is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you gotta help me. Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit. He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence. Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room. Then, all of a sudden, he decided to speak out. What are you talking about, Goodman? I don't know what you do. Goddamn it, Goodman voice. Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered. He opened his evidence locker, and as he was taking the evidence out, he said, "It's not too late. I'm going to hand all this over to Marshall." Well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words.
I had a bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up SL9. That's when I saw it, that accursed knife, and stabbed the shit out of him. I couldn't just pull it out. Doing so would have only led to more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime. Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake. A bloody handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker. I used to be known as the crime computer, but everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it. And you put the body in my car. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of any other way to move the body. I broke your trunk, but what's the big deal? Hey, that answered a small question I had at the time. You make a lot more than us detectives ever will. Leaving the prosecution's car aside, how? How could you get Miss Sky involved in all this? Well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out. So I took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker. I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have time to pick and choose what to take. So, you left the jar fragments in the glove. Yeah. Looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer. They all did their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay. Frank evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that. Tell me, Worthy, why do you stand in court? To get bitches, I don't know, me? You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. Yeah, I don't know about that one yet. Who knows? Maybe in the future, Edgeworth will just kill someone and I'll convict him. One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. He won't be alone because he has his husband. Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Udgy? Oh, what? I'm not going swimming. Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend. I don't care, get on my face. I'm sorry too, Damon Gant. I knew you as you used to be long ago. You were once a fine investigator and example to others on the force. I'm sorry to learn that you are no longer that person. Those days are gone now, Udgy. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Righto here. And Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong. In fact, I can hear them already. Making 2 more games. Possibly 4. And maybe 2 others that don't involve them. And maybe, like, 3 others that sometimes have them. I don't know. The melodious something something. God, you spoke too fast. I couldn't read it. There are 2 things I want you to understand. Yes. First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky, you no longer have any reason to keep silent. You're right. When this trial's over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past 2 years. From the time I had Gant help me forge evidence up until today. So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered. I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble. That's fine. You're just not getting paid. Damn it. My. What high standards you have for a rookie. Yeah? I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. This is my 5th case ever, need I remind you. Also, I have a 100% win rate.
Who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top.
Aww.
I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright.
Miss Sky.
And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you.
It was nothing. I didn't care. What are you talking about? I'm not crying. You are. Liar.
I was worried the pressure might break you, and yet you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth.
Stop it. I only did my job. Stop praising me. It hurts. What are these feelings within me? Is this happiness? I hate it. In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is in order for all of us, including me for some reason. Miss Sky,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
And Emma, you're being put to death for... Alright, well, that didn't happen. Sorry. Is there something amusing about all this? Why are you smiling? I'm gonna convict you of death.
It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains.
Oh, we didn't even get, like, the confetti and stuff, and the balloons. Well, this trial's gone on for too long already. Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant Miss Lana Sky. Oh, we're gonna do now. I hope no one interrupts me. Not guilty! Yay! God damn it, how is that man not dead yet? Who keeps burning the confetti? That is all. This court is adjourned. Never return. We did it. February 25th, 5:03 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2. At long last, it's finally over. Now we have the happy music. Why are you sad, Emma?
God damn it, I really thought I was a killer. They took it all away from me. I'll have to restart.
Why long face? Sorry, sister didn't get completely off the hook. Listen, there's only so much I can do. At least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit.
No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended. I can see why Mia Faith thought so highly of you. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright.
Oh, she didn't say anything to you.
Fuck off, Emma. I don't care. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. You've done well. You know, I did my best too.
Aw, it's okay. She's, being sued, I think.
But Lana didn't say a single word to me.
I don't know anything about. Gumshoe, get out of here! Oh, guess I am. Bye. I'll come back later. Really? 3 times? Wait, Tiff Gumshoe, what is it? What is it? What do you want? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making a data run around while on duty. I'm not doing anything. And dump it all off. Come here. I've seen happier people at funerals. You, what? They literally just copy and pasted this 3 times. Hey, let no bells. I'm only kidding.
Oh, are you here because of my sister again?
Nope, not this time. I came today because of you, pal.
Me?
That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone. Oh, you brought Lana? How nice.
Lana?
Should you be doing this? Weren't you fired? Wait, how are you moving around defendant? You're still under arrest, you know. Well, I won't tell if you won't. Plus, I'm not even a detective anymore. I don't really know why I have her.
Emma, I owe you an apology. It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. That day, 2 years ago, was the first time in my life I ever panicked.
The first time? Jesus. You've, really had it together for your life, huh?
It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess. Sis, I asked Anne to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake. But now, I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you'd look at me with those eyes of yours. I was scared of how you'd react if you knew. But sis, you were only doing it for me. No. Huh? I turned my back on you that day, and hiding what I believed to be the truth. I was deceiving you. Sis, I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry. But sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now. You're happy. Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now you have. Oh, Emma. Emma!
Oh, oh, God, it's, ugh. No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Damn it. Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in so doing, we can find the way back to our rightful path. And it is from there that we can move on toward a brighter future. Someone pepper sprayed me. God damn it. At least that's what I felt, watching the two sisters make up.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe,
Me?
thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Isn't that right, Edgeworth?
Edgeworth, my love.
Stop hiding and come over here.
I wasn't hiding, I was just peeking. Where was he hiding? I was in the bush. I was on the ceiling, upside down. I just came to say congratulations for winning again.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Right.
Right, well, I'll be going now. Bye.
Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened.
Fuck no, I don't.
We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you.
It's too late for me. Oh, don't tell me you're still gonna retire. No matter what anyone may say, I realize today that I can't correct my mistakes.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right. You despise criminals, I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. That's what I'm here for, Edgeworth. That's what I'm here for. I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. But in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. I'll be your weapon. It's scary, but I've known that to be true for quite some time now. It's become like a hitman. But Edgeworth, who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did. That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor. Which means you'll become a defense attorney?
Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant and your mentor, Manfred von Karma.
God, yeah, you're just surrounded by crazy people.
Were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. You said in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You had your husband there with you the whole time.
Damn right he did.
You were working together with Mr. Wright, and because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Right, Mr. Right.
Huh? What? Oh, yeah. What is this? A pop quiz? God, just get married already.
Come on, Mr. Wright, show him what Lena's talking about.
What? Evidence, huh? Something that neither Edgeworth nor I would have been able to find on our own. What? What are you talking about? The picture? The cloth? I don't know what it's talking about. Something that neither Edgeworth nor I would have been able to find on our own? I don't... I don't... Oh! The evidence list, right? Because I found... Edgeworth had half, and then I found half in his desk. And then we combined them to make one picture that we thought was two, but what this? Take that!
That's the picture I drew.
Our counterattack began with this. You had one half of the evidence list, and I had the other. Apart we wouldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture.
That didn't just happen by chance, Mr. Edgeworth.
I am confused. It's time for me to go. I have too many feelings swelling up inside me. I hate it.
Mr. Edgeworth.
If you'll excuse me, there are still some loose ends that need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor. Oh, I hope you don't quit. Edgeworth, what do we do now? We should move in together or something. Well, whatever you do, just remember, you can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you. I know. Seems I owe you my thanks too, Mr. Wright. Wright. But what I face now is my problem. Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in court. I'll be waiting to win against you again. Farewell. Smooch. Bye.
I better be going too. I do have jail to attend. Okay, I'll be by to visit soon. It seems we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do. Here, this is a little something for you.
Oh, scientific investigation.
Scientific investigation? It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well. Thanks, sis, I will.
Do I get a present? Am I getting paid? And so another case came to a close, and I'm still poor. As for the sisters, I have faith. Oh, don't bring it up again, I'm gonna get pepper sprayed again. Faith that their lives have only just begun. I wonder if we'll ever see them again. I feel like in most of the trials after the end, we don't see them. Unless it's fucking Larry, who appears in every trial. Thank God he wasn't in this one. And as for me, I think it's time I started on a new journey of my own. All these people, don't chill, Larry. All those people who are dead. A journey to rediscover myself. Well, don't go drinking off just yet, pal. Are you hallucinating? What are you talking about? Huh? What is it, detective? I'm having a moment. There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. What? You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this.
But
I thought you said it was okay.
Yeah, well, maybe okay with me, but the folks in the prison are a different story.
Huh?
Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for those 30 minutes.
Okay? How's that my problem?
Believe me, it wasn't cheap either.
Huh?
way to go, detective. I didn't know you had a wild side.
Are you... That's a crime?
Yeah, well, you see, Mr. Wright here's the one who will be footing the bill.
The fuck I will? No, I won't. Huh? Huh?
What, you think I can afford it with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal.
Wait, are you working for me now? Huh? 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 I'm not paying shit.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best.
You know what? I'm gonna get you convicted of a crime. Why is it? What? Why must I? This sounds like my villain origin story. I suddenly feel like I want to scream.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we go pay it off together?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Neither of you have money.
Come on, guys, let's go.
I object. Alright, bye. And there's... What? Oh, that's the end of the game. We did it! Oh my god. We're gonna finish 2 games back to back. Oh wait, that's a spoiler. Oh, what?
I arranged for a friend.
I
Hope she'll be pleased to study under a top corner. As for me, this affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. Still, I managed to find my way back to the field somehow. Then I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma.
Aw, I hope we see them again. Right? Emma's gonna grow up to be an investigator. We have to see them. I think there's gonna be people talking. I'll talk after the credits. Boop boop doop 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 boop boop.
Yikes, I thought I was a goner for a moment there. In the end, though, they overlooked my unauthorized investigation of the chief's office. If we penalize you anymore, it'd be the worse than firing you. Yep, that's what they said.
Oh, so you're not gonna work with me?
Just goes to show, you can't shake me off that easily.
Well, I imagine Gumshoe's gonna show up later. He's literally the only police in the whole world. And hopefully Larry is dead and never to be seen again. That would just be great. Oh, yeah, let's see what's up with Meekins.
My new mission is to go to the main entrance and take care of Billy. Can you believe it? Been demoted to security guard. My partner's keeping an eye on the entrance for me today. I'll show them though. Someday I'm going to make detective.
Oh, please don't.
Yes, sir. And I can just be like Dick Gumshoe.
Meekins, you're doing great. You don't have to ever show up again. Thank you. Oh, these chill beat. Doo ba doo. Boo doo boo boo boo.
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's hit the fucking Blue Badger. Wait, why? I don't need to check in on the Blue Badger. You know, I thought that handprint was gonna, like, mean something. Apparently it was just a handprint. Alright, bye, Blue Badger. Oh, your crime was covered up this time. I know you'll be back. As a serial killer. Boo, boo, doo, boo, boo, doo. Oh, you're in jail, I forgot.
What is it? You can't see I'm having me a showdown with a steak lunch? Miss Starman just sneaked this into me. You seen one of the guards, it seemed.
That guard?
Well, cowboy, it looks like you did it. You even gave Bambina back her smile. You can make sure Billy and the gang get their water.
Alright, bye. Damn, that guard's lucky.
Looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while.
Will we ever be seeing each other again? I'd be surprised.
As a farewell gift, I put a new meal on the menu, the Right Way lunch. The top layer tastes as bitter as defeat, but the bottom layer is sweet as victory. Okay, can't seem to dig the turnabout theme. It's a hot seller around exam time. Just make sure not to eat it backwards.
Alright. I mean, I guess she does work for the police department, right? Maybe she will show up later. Oh, thank God I get to say goodbye. I'll never forget what the young defense lawyer said after the trial. Let's see, what was his name again? Mr. Left? God, my dementia always sets in. Anyway, he says he's been doing it how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial again, so it better be. Huh? Oh no, forgot my gavel. Sorry, gotta go. Yeah. Someone please make sure he's taking his meds. I wonder if we'll ever change judges in other games. Or if he's just gonna be the judge in every game. You boo boo beep beep bop boop bop boop beep. Oh my god, Maya!
Nothing seasons the soul like fresh country air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Still, I can't go back until I'm a full-fledged spirit medium.
Mystic Maya, afternoon trains about to start.
Coming! Well, see you around, Nick.
Did I come visit her? Where are we? What was that? We're just a new place for Maya to show up. Like,
Hi! Bye!
alright, thanks for showing up at the end.
Duh.
Can I visit Gant in person, see how he's doing? Mr. Edgeworth. Oh.
Oh, Mr. Mr. Edgeworth, I brought you your tea.
What's going on? Oh no. Is that his resignation letter? Aw. There's no way he doesn't show up in other games. I know he has 2 of his own games. I don't think they're... like... I don't see them on Steam, at least.
Thanks for coming to see me off. It's like I have the same voice as someone else. Can't believe I'm going to Europe. Thank you, Mr. Wright.
You're in Europe?
Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be alright. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book.
Wait, how was that picture taken in the first place? Who was taking a picture? How do I... Hold on, give me a minute. It's really hard with the controls. The controls are all weird. Oh, little letter. Oh, it's a different picture. I thought they took the picture of them hugging. Oh my good lord. And that is the end. And we did it! We finished the first game in the trilogy. Oh my god. As I was gonna say, we're finishing games back to back, literally right next to each other. Oh, that's technically a spoiler. I mean, if you saw the last Danganronpa, then you saw the next one, it's gonna be last. I finished it. There, spoilers. Anyway, this game was great. Holy crap. Just like the other game I'm playing, didn't really know what to expect. It was just I actually didn't really know much about this game at all, besides the spiky-haired man. But goddamn, was that a journey. Favorite case? Honestly, probably... I mean, probably the 4th one is my favorite, just because it had that, overarching plot with the other cases. This last one was, also probably my 2nd favorite. Something about this 5th case, though, I kind of wish they didn't take back... It might sound weird, but I kind of wish they didn't go back on the Emma killing Neil part. Not that I want her to be a killer, but I thought that was more interesting than it was just be, like... It was more dramatic and emotional with Emma accidentally killing Neil than it just being Gant. Because that's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be... We investigate SL9, find out Emma killed Neil by accident, and Gant's crime would be he just covered up evidence and all the other stuff. And then in modern day, we're going to get Gant on Goodman's death, which he did. Like, maybe he was getting discovered and he panicked and killed Goodman. But no, Goodman's death just kind of like took the back burner, and it was really more about Neil and stuff. But I still enjoyed it. I still really liked it. Gant was cool. He was really intimidating. Von Karmo was cool. I don't think we'll ever see them again. They better be executed, judge. Either way, yeah, I think I enjoyed all the cases. I mean, the first case was like a tutorial case. I don't even, honestly, I don't really remember what happened in the first game. Oh, that was Larry. Yeah,
moving on to characters, holy crap. Most of them, a good majority of them are very good and memorable. I like the majority of them. Larry can... I hope he doesn't show up in Nuggey. He's just so annoying and unlikable. It's crazy. But yeah, Maya was awesome. Emma was awesome for just like a one case buddy. I'm guessing Maya will probably come back in next games. There's at least 2 more games in this trilogy. I don't know if the other games are available to, I don't know how that'll go. Probably not going to be jumping into the next game right away. Don't want to get burned out. But what's the next game called, actually? Can I see? Justice for All. Yeah. And then Trials and Tribulations, so yeah. I'm excited to continue. But yeah. Oh, also the music. Holy shit, I love the music in this game. There's literally times where people are talking, I just have to pause and jam out. Especially that like sad prison theme that whenever you go see the defendant for the first time and they're telling a sad story, I just have to jam. It's not my fault. But yeah, I had a great time with this game, had lots of fun. Can't wait to continue. But for now, this is where it's gonna end. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed. And I hope to see you all next time. Until then, bye.